See? I've been hit. Motovlogging. I am motovlogging. This is my intro. Motovlogging. Yeah. Cali clutch. Woo! The door got hit right up in there. It's all bent in, scratched. So you're probably wondering how I got those gnarly scratches and dents. Well, I'll tell you how. So since I have a Jeep and it was raining, there was some mud. So I decided to go mudding in this field. It was actually really fun. I had a really good time. Got super dirty. I actually went 2 days in a row, and this happened on the second day. I was mudding, and I decided to park the Jeep because I had other people and we wanted to, you know, play in the mud. You know, that's part of mudding. So I had gone through this mud hole, this puddle like type mud, you know, it puddles up. So I parked off to the side. It's like a road, and it's like a hill ditch to a little bit of an incline. And so I park on the incline away from the puddle, and we're playing in it because, you know, it's muddy. And then we just hear this other Jeep just going over the mountain, and you know, we're down, we're in our path at this time, but we're down at the bottom, and we just see the Jeep speed up, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh, it's a nice looking Jeep, oh, it's gonna hit that puddle, oh shit, it's gonna hit that puddle, because we're all still in its way, and it speeds up. The Jeep actually just speeds up behind the puddle, but we're still staying right there. So the three of us ran out of its way, and so it hits the puddle and it makes it, but it splashed such a big splash, like I was standing here and the Jeep was like over there, and so the wave comes like up at me, and so I can't see anything but mud, and all I hear a boom, and I look and I see my Jeep and it's wobbling. I'm like, no, and I just see there the front of their Jeep. So here's my Jeep, front of their Jeep's like that. I guess they got into the mud hole, and on the outs coming out of it, they had slid, and that's when she hit the side. So doors open up, I see a dude in the passenger, and I'm like, okay. And then guess who steps out of the driver? A freaking girl, freaking no older than freaking 18. She goes, oh my god, she's got the look of just complete shock, and this is all she says, I didn't even see you. Oh, that got me. How do you not see me, you not only were you coming and almost hitting all of us, we got out of your way, so you saw us running. You had to see the Jeep. You were dry before you hit the mud, so it wasn't like you were covered in mud already. So she gets out and she's like, well, you just want to swap information? And mind you, I've never been in a car accident, I've never been hit, I've never done all that, so I don't know all you do. So I was like, yeah, let me get your phone number, and I got her phone number and whatnot. So she gets in her Jeep and goes on her merry little way, and I go and inspect the damage, and it's banged up nicely with those scratches and dings. And then I can't open the door from the outside, someone's got to do it from the inside. Oh, that's the annoying part. Why am I the driver door? Why the only door that gets used the most that I gotta use? We finally leave, and you know, I go and try and wash out the windows so I can at least see out them, and I was like, shit, I probably should have gotten her insurance, you ding dong, you freaking dip. And I had called my friend before this, and I was like, hey, let me borrow your lawyers and shit, because I'm gonna get money out of this beezy. Look at, he's looking. So I get on my phone, and he's like, well, did you get her insurance? I was like, no. He's like, oh, you're screwed. It's like, oh, damn, I probably am. He's like, did you even get the right number? I was like, I don't know. So feel like I'm just defeated at this point. I just shoot her a text. I'm like, hey, send me your picture and insurance card. Well, I get a text back. This is what it says. Oh, I don't have one. At this point, I'm just face palming. Okay. She doesn't have insurance, or she doesn't have an insurance card? Which one is it? So I'm like, oh, I said, so do you have anything? Question mark? She replies, no shit. I have a job. The fuck does that mean? How does that help me at all? So I'm like, is that even your Jeep? She's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, well, you'd have to have insurance. Well, I don't have it yet. And I can't tell my dad because he'll kill me. And so at this point, I know I'm screwed. I'm screwed. I'm screwed! There's nothing I can do now. There's very little I can do. So that's when I... what did I say after this? I didn't even text back. I'm so pissed. She shoots me another text. What if, I'm just saying, what if you said you didn't know who hit you? And I know where she's getting at this point, so I text her back, like a hit and run? She's like, yeah. I'm like, hell no, then my insurance pays for everything. And I am hosed, you dumb bitch. Ugh! I want to call her that all the time. So basically, no, I'm screwed. I know it, I'm screwed. I get home and I, you know, tell my dad, do the old dreadful. He's like, well, did you call the cops? I was like, no. The reason I didn't call the cops is because I was pretty sure that field was private property, and because it's considered trespassing. So you call the police? Yeah, I've been hit. Where's the location? In the middle of the field. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look good at all. And usually when it's just like, you know, a non-injury accident, they go, okay, just swap information. So that's what, you know, I was trying to, you know, I didn't want to get the authorities involved. It just didn't seem important enough. And he's like, well, just call and make a claim with your insurance. So I called the insurance company, you know, did the whole claim thing. And we have State Farm insurance, really good insurance. They do most of the work for me. See what they can do. So I have to take my car to the collision center today and have it inspected and whatnot. I still drive it, you know, it's still a ding. So it'll cost me about probably $500 for a new door. That's what I'm hoping. Doubt I'll get any money out of this because it is, you know, private property, considered trespassing, who knows. So it's just one of those things that you just go, dang it, why me? Why? If I changed any little thing, if I had not saved that spot as long, if I would have told her to stop, I don't know, if she wasn't so dumb. That's my story about my Jeep getting hit, my first little, well, I mean, that was an accident when I was a kid, but I don't really remember it because, you know, I was a kid. So now I know I've learned a lot, and I know what to do next time and not be so dumb, and a lot of things I would have changed if I could. But it is what it is. You live and you learn, right? But yeah, that's my story. I'm just gonna go run some errands real quick. So later alligator.